Sly Snivy leads with Serperior and Great Tusk, while Gromp sends out Diancie and Iron Hands. Iron Hands fakes out Serperior, Great Tusk removes Diancie's Hardstone, and Diancie sets up Trick Room. Sly double protects to stall Trick Room and scout Gromp's moves, which end up being Diamond Storm and Ice Punch. Serperior switches to Walking Wake, who takes little from Diamond Storm, but more importantly, it boosts Diancie's defense. Iron Hands sets up with Sword Dance, and Great Tusk with Stealth Ball. Great Tusk switches to Ninetales, setting up the Sun, but Diancie terrestrializes to Grass in order to resist Hydro Smash. Walking Wake goes down to Life Orb damage. Great Tusk replaces it. Diamond Storm and Ice Punch take Sly's Pokemon down to low HP, and Ninetales burns Iron Hands. Ninetales switches to Chi-Yu and Diancie to Raging Bolt. Iron Hands barely survives Body Press, allowing it to Drain Punch Chi-Yu for an O-Coat and a bit of health back. Serperior comes back in. Iron Hands switches to Sinistcha as Sly goes for another double protect. Serperior sets up a substitute as Raging Bolt's Assault Vest is removed. The sub is broken by Draco Meteor, and Great Tusk feints to Machigata. Tornadus comes in. Serperior sets up another sub as Sinistcha sets up Trick Room for the second time in the battle. Sinistcha switches to Galarian Moltres, and Serperior gets a special attack boost from Leaf Storm. Raging Bolt switches back into Sinistcha, and Fiery Wrath takes Tornadus down to yellow HP, while Dragon Pulse gets Sinistcha down to red HP. Sly double protects to further stall out Trick Room, but Sinistcha uses Life Dew to heal a bit of HP. Serperior gets a double protect, but Sinistcha uses Life Dew again, and Tornadus goes down to another Fiery Wrath. Sly is forced into Ninetales, his final Pokemon. As Serperior terrestrializes the Dragon and sets up a third sub, Sinistcha uses Rage Powder to redirect Weather Ball, which KOs it. This allows Moltres to KO Ninetales and break Serperior's sub. Raging Bolt returns. Hoping to capitalize on leftovers, Serperior protects, but Moltres just uses his time to set up a nasty plot. Fiery Wrath does take out Serperior, but not before it KOs Raging Bolt with Dragon Pulse. Gromp takes the first game. Both players switch leads for the second game, Walking Wake and Tornadus for Sly, and Murkrow and Raging Bolt for Gromp. Walking Wake protects as Tornadus gets Tailwind up, right before getting taunted by Murkrow. Tornadus switches to Chi-Yu. Murkrow uses Quash, hoping to allow Raging Bolt to outspeed and OHKO Walking Wake, but it terrestrializes to Fairy, making it immune and allowing it to OHKO Raging Bolt. Diancie replaces it. Chi-Yu switches to Great Tusk and then to Ninetales. Murkrow switches to Sinistcha, and Diancie sets up the first Trick Room of the game. Ninetales switches back into Great Tusk as Walking Wake goes down to Diamond Storm. Serperior replaces it. Diancie terrestrializes to Grass in order to resist Leaf Storm, and Diamond Storm takes roughly half of Serperior's HP. Knockoff does the same to Sinistcha in addition to removing its Citrus Berry. Sinistcha uses Rage Powder and takes another knockoff. Serperior gets a double protect, allowing Great Tusk to finish off Sinistcha with one more knockoff. Murkrow returns and quashes Serperior, allowing Diancie to outspeed and KO with Body Press. Tornadus returns. It is also quashed by Murkrow, allowing Diancie to outspeed with Diamond Storm. However, Tornadus retaliates with Bleak Wind Storm, KOing both of Gromp's Pokemon. Gromp sends out his final two Pokemon, Galarian Moltres and Iron Hands. Moltres is able to set up a nasty plot. On the following turn, Tornadus uses Tailwind, and Great Tusk gets Moltres down to yellow HP with Body Press. It KOs Great Tusk in return with Air Slash. Chi-Yu comes in. Tornadus sets up Sunny Day, allowing Chi-Yu's Heat Wave to do boosted damage before it goes down to Drain Punch. Now Sly is also down to his last two Pokemon. It's very close, but eventually Moltres KOs Tornadus with Fiery Wrath, Ninetales KOs Moltres with Weather Ball, and Iron Hands KOs Ninetales with Drain Punch. A very close win for Gromp that will allow him to progress to the semifinals.